Doorways and hallways can be death traps if you don't approach the problem with a proper perspective. Jack is going to approach this door here and, maintaining control of the gun, open the door using the cover available to him, keeping himself out of the line of possible return fire or a rush attempt by someone on the other side of the door. Moving into the danger zone, keeping the muzzle well down and staying out of the center of the doorway where the light funnel exists that could make him a potential target. Once again, keeping the muzzle back against a grab attempt, entering the door and getting through it as smoothly as possible. The shooter has now made a serious mistake. In choosing to advance up this hallway in the middle of the hall, he has placed himself in what tacticians refer to as the fatal funnel. The eye focusing on the brightest point of illumination, Jack has now placed himself in the middle of a target area. This is something we want to avoid, and we can do so by the simple expedient of having the shooter pick one wall or the other and place himself up against it. The difference is remarkable simply by pulling himself into that shadowed area. It makes it much more difficult for a potential adversary to pick him out of that wall as he advances to the next problem. Another fundamental that we just illustrated is maintaining as much distance as the tactical situation allows you from any corner or unknown threat. By advancing with the muzzle elevated, you're running the risk of having someone else partially in control of that weapon. Now, Jack's mistake is going to be repeated now, and he's going to keep the muzzle down, maintain distance away from the corner, and execute this corner clearance properly.
Don't move!
Correcting the mistake he made the first time, Jack has approached this corner now and maintained his distance and kept the muzzle down so as not to give any potential threat around the corner a warning that he's coming. He's come up with the proper equation to solve the problem on this corner. Distance equals time. Time equals marksmanship. Marksmanship equals survival. As you can see, what you don't know can hurt you. Jack's mistake in bypassing this door was placing something to his rear that he has not yet checked. Nothing is secure until you have rendered it secure or checked and seen that it's secure. Let's try that again and do it properly.
You're in the closet, don't move!
Okay, let's talk. Having done a pretty good job up until now, Jack has snatched defeat from the jaws of almost certain victory by committing a cardinal sin. Noise is also a target indicator. In moving along this wall, which is a proper idea in this particular situation, Jack has made the mistake of putting his back against the wall, dragging garments, the heels of his shoes, and so on along the wall and floor, and creating a sound signature as he tries to approach this doorway unobserved. Remember, sound is a target indicator. Jack can make that same approach, use the wall to his back without dragging, and accomplish the same task much more cleanly, as he will demonstrate now. Now, still working the side of the hall to his advantage, Jack is maintaining a stealthy approach by keeping his garments and his accessories off of the wall itself and creating no sound signature. Remember, noise can get you hurt.